Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Hobby Hussy. Today I'm going to be making a glittery dog bowl. First I take the dog bowl and I rough it up a little bit with some sandpaper, and then I put ModPodge all over it where I want the glitter to be. And I've sped this part up a little bit so that you don't have to sit there and watch me put glue all over it. Now I put some glitter on it. I got this glitter from the Burlington Coat Factory, but it didn't have a color listed on it, but it looks very fuchsia, which is probably one of my favorite colors. You can probably tell by the shirt I'm wearing. But I dumped the glitter on everywhere, and I just kind of drop the excess off and keep going around until you get the whole bowl glittered. Now, I didn't paint this bowl. I'm not sure why. I just started glittering. But you can paint the bowl first if you want to. Get it all glittered and then tap it to get rid of the excess. When I'm done with my first glitter coat, I gather up all the glitter and I put it back into the container, and I'm always amazed at how much glitter that I have left. Now this is an hour later and the Mod Podge has dried, and I take a brush and I kind of lightly brush the loose glitter off. And then I paint it with the Mod Podge again. And then I will put some more glitter on. This is the second coat of glitter. And looking back, I would have probably taped off the upper ridge of the underneath the ridge where the glitter is kind of falling right now. But I probably would have taped that off so that I would have not glittered so much extra, and so that the resin wouldn't get in there as well. But live and learn. So I'm done with my second coat of glitter. And then again, I dump all my glitter back into the container. And now I have to get this bowl on the turner. So this is the method that I've come up with. I bought one of those star pool noodles from Walmart, and I cut off just the end of it. Looks like about 3 or 4 inches. And I put tape in the bottom of the bowl. And I learned a lot from this one because that electrical tape didn't hold through the whole process. Now the second time I put the bowl on the turner, I used duct tape, which was much better. But I wanted to show my kind of a mistake first as well, because this is how I did it. So I put the tape all in the bottom, and I'm trying to get the entire bottom covered with tape. And then I pick up the pool noodle on the PVC pipe and I stick it down very firmly with my hands. And then I do something else to help hold it on. I wrap the electrical tape around the PVC pipe, and then I go out to the edge of the bowl, kind of spider looking thing. So I do this, I think, 4 times after I drop the bowl. And make sure you're sticking the right side of the tape. Now I've got the bowl on the cup turner and I'm mixing up my resin. This is amazing clear cast resin that I bought at Hobby Lobby. And I mix it up very well. And then I spread it onto the bowl. I try to do the bottom first because it's flat. And then I do the upper part of the bowl. And I put the resin on and then I kind of spread it out with my cotted finger. And I don't let it be too thick on the bottom of the bowl, especially because that kind of messes with the level of the bowl, or I thought it would. And spread it out, not super thin, but you don't want it too thick. This is the first coat of resin. So get the resin on there any way you can. Make sure you don't miss any spots. You don't want any fish eyes or anything like that. And once you get the resin on the bowl, you let it spin for about 4 hours. And I sped this up a little bit just because it's pretty redundant. But after you finish it, it needs to sit for about 4 hours on this turner. And then I take it off of the turner and I sand it lightly again. There was some glitter poking up through the resin because I didn't put a very thick coat of resin on, and that's fine since it was our first coat, but I sanded it. And now I am going to put on the decal. I made a decal that said the word princess, since that's the name of the dog. And I did a gold decal this time. And this was my first bowl to do, dog bowl anyway. So take the part around the decal off, and then you put tape on top of the decal. And I usually use a clear Scotch tape on this, but I couldn't find any really quick, so I just used this tape. And clear tape is much better. When you go to put it on, you can see where you're going. So put it onto the bowl. Make sure it's straight. Oops. Make sure it's straight. And then pull the tape up off of the decal. And hopefully you will have just the decal left on the bowl, and hopefully all of the decal left on the bowl. Yeah, you do need to rub it onto there really good to make that happen. So, yes, I got it on the bowl. Yay! And then, here we go again. I am using duct tape this time. It's a really pretty zebra print duct tape. It still works, but put the duct tape on the bottom of the bowl, like I'm doing here. And probably a double stick duct tape would work pretty good too. I'm kind of having to make it double stick by flipping it over onto itself. But get the duct tape on the bottom of the bowl and then put the pool noodle on the bottom of the bowl and press it really hard. And then I put duct tape not around the PVC pipe this time, but I made sure in my trip across the bowl with the duct tape that I caught the PVC pipe in my duct tape. Kind of hard to explain, that's why it's a good thing we have a video here. So I did that twice. And this seemed to really work for me. I might have to figure out a different way to do these bowls if I do too many of them. But now I'm at the turner and I am mixing up my epoxy. And this time I am putting a little bit of the shimmer, body shimmer, into the mix. And you put just a little bit of the body shimmer. And a lot of people use this technique on cups, and it works really well. But body shimmer, the dollar store used to sell it. I don't think they sell it anymore. I think you can still get it on Walmart.com, if I'm not mistaken. But I bought quite a bit of it, so I won't need any for a little while. But mix it up really well. And then you put resin on the bowl again, and you can put it a little bit thicker this time, since this is our final coat of resin, unless we mess something up. So I'm putting all the resin on, and I've sped this up for you guys. And we let it spin for 4 hours again. And this is the finished product. This is how it turned out for me. I hope it turns out something like this for you. And that is it. Thank you for watching the Hobby Hussy. Again, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.